What's up, guys, and welcome back to my garage. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, I was definitely riding the struggle bus, but we finally managed to piece together our B200L ramp truck, and it looks so dang good. Though I was having issues fueling this thing with diesel, looking back on it, I'm fairly confident that I actually reused the gas tank from the Junkyard B200L that we had to get, and it probably didn't have diesel in it, which is why I wasn't able to put diesel on top of just regular gasoline that was already in the thing. So the first thing that we're going to do today is swap that out for a brand spanking new fuel tank, and then I want to get some additional accessories on here. We don't have tow mirrors, unfortunately, though there's probably a mod that adds those things in. What we do have are some cab lights. So I'm going to pick those up from the store along with that fuel tank. Let's probably just put some fuel in it now. That way we can make sure we'll have fuel just in case there's some sort of bug with the ramp bed on it. You never know. So we'll get this thing filled up, but our goal for today is we're going to try to use said ramp truck to deliver our next junkyard find. Again, I don't know if that's going to be the new lad wagon or the new muscle car, but we want to deliver that from the junkyard here to our garage so we can start wrenching on that thing. This should be simple enough, just these two bolts right here, and we can take the old one out. We'll put that in our scrap heap, and then we just have to retighten these two bolts with our new tank already full of diesel. Now for these cab lights, I think the easiest way to go about doing this is just hop right up here on the roof. I purchased 5 of them. I'm assuming we can mount all 5. There's one in the middle, one to the left of that. Perfect. Okay, so if it lines up over there, it should work the same on this side. There it is, dude. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, but we might need to put some bulbs in them. Maybe? Dude, I can't even tell if our headlights are working on this thing. Let me see if I can crouch in here. They do have a bulb, but they don't appear to be on. Am I doing something wrong here? This appears to be the only switch on the dashboard that would control the lights. We can tell because it's illuminating our cluster there. It doesn't matter. Whether we have lights or not, it don't matter none whatsoever. But what we need to do real quick, whoops, is we need to start taking some of these things from our scrap heap down to our boy Scapegoat down here. So I'm gonna start by just carrying all the larger items because I'm pretty sure he closes at noon and it's already 10 o'clock. But as for all the smaller things, we'll use that little enclosed trailer that we have. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
My brother Ray.
You have a brother Ray? No, I can't say we've ever met him. 451 smackaroonies, thank you, sir. I've got a couple of other larger items that we need to bring to him, and then, like I said, we'll use that enclosed trailer for a lot of the smaller stuff. All right, now with all the large stuff out of the way, he is gonna close up shop here pretty dang quick. So we need to get a vehicle with a trailer hitch, which I don't think we can put one on this, unfortunately, since the frame is clear up here. And we could put one on the Wolf wagon, but that thing has some serious horse puppies. So this is the trailer in question. I think the NIV in storage has a hitch on it already. Survey says, sure as heck, we got one on her already. Beautiful. All right, let's sit on down an old girl here, and we'll get her fired up. I really like this car. I remember when we were doing like rally stages in this thing, dude. It's quite the unit. Why exactly can I not pull into the garage here? Oh, you know what? It still thinks that our old B200S, our beloved single cab short bed that is no more, it still thinks that it's here. Pretty sure I already sold the thing, but we'll do it again now. Nice. If I walk in front of the workbenches now, it doesn't make me auto crouch. So hopefully we'll be able to drive this thing right around here. No, we're still not able to pull the... It's the trailer. Dude, I'm just an idiot. The trailer's too tall to fit in the dang garage. That's okay. I'll whip this thing around. We are very quickly running out of time to do this, though. So we'll probably only have enough time to get this small little scrap heap loaded up. And I think I'm gonna throw out these wheels too. Probably all these spacers and all this extra stuff. Dude, the garage is so cluttered. I can't live with it like this. Dude, I just can't. Yeah, this is all we're gonna be able to move for the time being. He is gonna close in 30 minutes, and that doesn't give me a lot of time to actually empty the trailer onto his little pallet. So we're gonna head down there straight away, and then I'll probably sleep and end up doing a little bit more in the morning, dude. Those piles gotta go. They just gotta.
I knew this guy when I lived in Finland. What was his name? Toogii, I think?
Don't stop. Just stop it. Please, God, no. I was just gonna head to bed and kind of skip out on the rest of the day, but I think it makes more sense for us to hit up the junkyard first, and then when we get back, we can sleep, and we'll scrap the rest of the stuff in the morning. I think he opens at 8, if I remember right. This thing is an absolute unit, dude. What a dang tank. And now she's got a full tank of DZ. We're chilling. We are big chilling now. Wait! I forgot a tow strap. We're probably gonna want one of those, otherwise the vehicle on the ramp bed could slide around a little bit. I'm fairly confident that this place sells them. Perfect. Okay, we just need one of those, 32 bucks, a small price to pay, and then hopefully, uh-oh. Okay. I thought it was doing the thing again where we can't pick stuff up from the counter. But hopefully this will fit in the glovey. Maybe. Yeah, we can only pick it up from one end. Will it fit? No. No, it doesn't really care for the glove box much. Oh, and now it's probably stuck, dude. Why do I even try half this stuff? It makes no difference if it's just on the floorboard. Then the glove, it's fine. It's fine. We're on our way. Everything's great. No, we're not gonna ride the struggle bus today, okay? I can't. I won't. And here we are. So I might have heard a noise like that on our way down the hill. Like, I heard a pretty loud bang just like that, and I'm kind of nervous that I might have broke something. No. Dude, it's mint. Yeah, everything's cool. Everything's cool. So it should be loading, oh, junkyard size 0. No, we want that to be like 14. So it loads as many different vehicles as possible. Or not as many different vehicles, but as many vehicles. We've got to keep our eyes peeled. Let's talk to this guy first.
Raccoons took my wallet, so better be buying.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man. That really stinks, those dang bandits. But we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for either a lad wagon or... what's the new muscle car called? A Jason, maybe? No lad wagon over there. No Jason yet. Or wait! I think this is a Jason. God, it is rough. This thing is real rough. Why did I decide to do a junkyard car today? That's the only one. That's actually the only one available. How much they want for it? Does it even have anything? It's got the V8 in it already, even though we're gonna swap it out for something else. Hey, no rust though. No rust. 5-star rust condition. That's pretty solid. Color condition is 4, but it is missing some body panels. I don't know. What was the price? 8,700 bucks for this, dude. It's missing so much though, and like that's all rotted out in the back. The floorboard too is rotted out. What's it look like up here? Oh, it's actually solid up here, so it's mainly just the trunk floor then. Doesn't have any wheels, so we would probably have a really hard time pushing this thing onto the ramp bed, and doesn't really have any suspension up front whatsoever. I'm hesitant to buy this one. To be honest, I'm very hesitant to buy it. $8,700 just seems really steep, so we're going to try again. We'll reload the Junkyard, and we'll see if we can get lucky the second time. What do we got over here? An NIV and a box truck add-on for a B200. That's cool. Oh, here's one. The Jason. 4-star rust, 5-star color condition. It has less on it than the other one that we found, though it does have a bit more front suspension and nothing at the rear. Okay, moving right along, we have another one right here that is very squeezed. It is very, very smashed up. Looks like it has a 6-cylinder in it currently. It does come with 2 wheels, 3 wheels. So that would probably make it a little bit easier to roll, but I don't know if I want to mess with repairing body damage today. That seems like it's going to take a considerable amount of time. Uh-oh. Those two might be our only options. I still haven't seen a lad wagon. This one has 1 tire for sure. Or 1 wheel. 2 wheels. Okay, that's something. That is something. It has more of a V8 than the other ones that we've seen. Tan interior, but it looks like it kind of probably needs to be gutted. Wait. This might be the factory interior color, though, which means we wouldn't have to go to the interior shop to put a new interior in it. And I kind of like that. What are we looking at for price? Ooh, this one has more rust, though. Nah, that's not that big of a deal. We've repaired rustier vehicles. $5,500 for that guy. The other one with 3 wheels and body damage was $3,300. But again, we would have to fix that up quite a bit. New windshield. Actually, that would probably be the easiest body panel to replace on this car. The back is kind of smooshed too. I don't know what I want to do, man. And then we also have this one for $5,300. I think we're going to go with this guy. Just because, again, I don't want to do body damage today, but we're going to do it. Just because it has 3 wheels. That is literally the only reason. Could we easily attach another wheel to this? We would need a knuckle in order to do that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We'll see if we can get on the trailer. If not, we'll figure something else out. $3,300. How's this thing facing out here? Does it look like we could get it on the ramp truck pretty easily? Maybe. That's a definite maybe. I'll see what I can do here. It's definitely a difficult thing to maneuver, this truck. I mean, it is so long. But we'll try this. We'll rip the parking brake. Hopefully that's good enough. It's at a really weird angle too, so I don't think that's really going to help us out. As long as the ramps can touch the ground. They are not touching the ground. And the truck is actually moving. So maybe what would be better and smarter is if we try to just turn this thing and kind of just like back the truck up to this little concrete lip here. We are in position. Ramps actually line up pretty dang good. How are we looking for our alignment here? Actually, not bad. Can we push the thing? It is moving. It is moving. Does it have a parking brake? Would probably be a handbrake in something like this, but it doesn't look like it has one. So any resistance that we're feeling is just because the chassis is scraping the ground over here. It's less than ideal. You know, the front of this kind of looks like a Chevelle. The back kind of looks like a Chevelle, dude. Does anyone know, is it based off of a Chevelle? That would be kind of rad, not gonna lie. Okay, it does not appear to want to go on the trailer. At least, not easily. Yeah, we're pushing the whole dang thing. What if we put her in reverse Terry, though? Now that the vehicle... Whoops, I gotta hit the parking brake first. Now that the vehicle's at least touching the thing. No. I thought that having a proper tow truck would make retrieving vehicles from the junkyard easier, when, in fact, it's even more difficult than just having it towed to the garage for a mere 100 smackaroonies. I mean, that's a great price.
2 very boring minutes later.
Yeah, so, this is kind of as close as I can get it. Let me find our tow strap, which is right back here. We even have a very convenient little tow spot right there. And then this guy should go to here? Somewhere? No? Am I gonna have to put this on the front of the dang truck? I am. I am gonna have to put it on the front of the dang truck. Dude, this is never gonna work. Well, maybe. Maybe it will. Let's pull the ramps in. And we'll just see if we could, like, flat tow it back to the garage. I don't see this working well for us, so I am fully prepared to just pay the $100 to have somebody else do it for us. But we'll see, right? We'll see. It only works in reverse? Oh, and the thing actually just died on me. Awesome, dude. No struggle bus today. No struggle bus. Yes, I could attach this to the rear of the truck and then to the front of the, what I think is a Chevelle. Again, not 100% sure on that. But rather than doing that, I'm just going to detach it completely. We'll put it back in the truck, and we will call somebody to have it towed for us. It was a good idea. Unfortunately, just awful execution on my part. I still want to clean up the rest of our scrap heap piles, so I think I'm going to start just getting everything loaded up. We'll head to bed, and then in the morning, we can deliver all of that to Scapegoat. Make a little bit of money. We got $13,000 now. We're not doing too bad, but we're going to need quite a lot to bring this thing back up to 100%.
1 hour later.
You guys, this little trailer is so incredibly full right now. Like, it's so low, it's so weighted down that the tire is completely clipping through the little fender arch there. Just take a little peek inside. Take a little gander at what we've got going on in here, dude. Parts are just trying to spew out however they can. How's it going, buddy?
Bud, don't be going and using too much Bondo now.
I'm probably gonna have to, actually, on our new junkyard find, but I'm kind of nervous that when I open this, all the parts are just gonna come flying out. So let's see what happens. It wasn't as bad. Definitely wasn't as bad as I was expecting. But yeah, that's a lot of parts in there. Probably should have got a bigger trailer. I also brought down some extra exhaust that we had kind of laying around, too big to fit in the trailer. But take a look at our money right now. Top left, $12,976.05. Let's see how much money we can make from selling all this stuff.
1 eternity later.
All right, that's everything. We now have $19,467.17. That's quite the come up. Not gonna lie, trailer looks like it's doing much better now that all the weight's been taken out of that thing. But let's head back to the garage so we can finally get started on our new muscle car. First step for this thing is we're gonna have to kind of just lop the roof off. So let's go grab our cutting wheel and we'll get after it. I decided to remove the quarter panels and like the rear bumper as well. I don't know yet if the trunk is going to be salvageable. I'll definitely try. I'll grab the hammer. We'll give it a couple good whacks. See if we can beat it back into shape. But I kind of forgot that the whole rear half was pretty rusted out. So unfortunately, all of this stuff is going to have to get cut out as well. But I think we're going to have to remove this seat prior to doing that. So let's get our wrench out. And we'll see how easy this thing is to remove. Should just be 2 bolts usually. 1 in each corner. There we go. Rear seat is out. And then I thought this little piece was connected to the seat, but it's not. So there's got to be more bolts for that thing. Ooh, I see one. Is it just one? Are we going to get that lucky? It is just one. Let's find out if the hammer's going to cut it on the trunk. Maybe. Wait. Maybe not. It's still looking pretty deformed right here. So let's see if a little bit of Bondo might fix that up. I don't see this work. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I don't see this working out for us. But it's getting more and more straight, and I'm out of Bondo. I'm just going to buy a lot. Odds are we're going to need quite a bit for this beast. Alrighty, I went ahead and purchased all the body panels that we're going to need to get the rear end of this vehicle reassembled, including some taillights, which is awesome. But I was having a look at the rear frame rails here, and I couldn't help but notice this one seems perfectly straight, right? But this one, something about it, I don't know. You tell me, something about it just seems a little off. So I think I'm going to lop that thing off as well. I'll have to disconnect the leaf springs so we can actually get it to come off the vehicle. But then after that, we're going to break out the old welder and just start getting it all pieced back together. All right, let's go ahead and get this trunk shut. We'll see how everything's lining up. Honestly, dude, that ain't bad. The rear of the vehicle, anyways, is pretty much complete, I would say. I mean, there's some other stuff, some suspension-related stuff that we probably need to address later. Also, while I was back there, both of the leaf springs were bad, so I decided to just replace the both of them, even though we were kind of mainly working on the rear left. And then this strut actually on the right side was bad, so I replaced that. That way we'd, you know, let it sit a little bit nicer while we work on it. It is still kind of leaning. I don't know if you guys can see that all that well, but it is still kind of leaning, and I'm chalking that up to the fact that we don't have a wheel or really anything over here. Dude, we're going to have to do the same dang procedure for the front. Look at that frame rail. It's non-existent. How did I not notice that before? Yeah, and the same thing on this side. Though this frame rail, much like the frame rail in the rear on the same side, is fine. Interesting. Note to self, look over Junkyard finds before you just bring them on home. But unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. So that is where we're going to wind things down at for now. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. Leave a comment. Help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.